Hey guys, welcome to Sloan Outdoors. Hey, it's opening weekend of turkey season, Sunday afternoon, and I'm getting ready to call it a weekend here and go to the house. And I thought before I did, this weekend is the first weekend I've hunted out my new vest. It's a Alps OutdoorZ Grand Slam turkey vest. So it's got, I'll do a vest dump here in just a second, kind of show you what I carry with me. You got your seat. You can use it without a tree, if you wanted to. Got that guy. Now me personally, when I get home, I'll probably take this frame out, and I'm going to show you why before I do a dump. So basically, right now I've got the seat unbuckled. Magnets are holding it up. So if I take a seat, so when I'm here with these legs down, if a bird comes from my left or my right and I go to turn, I'm locked right there. That's as far as I can go. Same way the other way, as far as I can go. Now one thing I was trying was undoing the bottom two clips to give me a little bit more room, but still shoulder harness is grabbing me, and it's because of these legs. They're just locked in the ground and they won't let you turn. Figured this out the hard way. I'm gonna take this camera off here. Yesterday morning, we had a bird slip up behind us, and he was spitting and drumming, and he was directly behind me. And when I went to turn, I was just like that. That was it. I couldn't go any further. So, like I said, when I get home, I'll probably take this frame out. Otherwise, the vest carries pretty good. It is heavy, and after a little while, you do start to feel the weight a little bit. Maybe if you're a young guy in your 20s, you might not feel it, but if you're an older guy in your 50s like me, then you definitely feel that extra weight after a while. So anyway, that's kind of the problem with it, I guess you would say. For me anyway, the way I hunt. So we'll switch gears here, and I'll pull this vest off. We'll do a dump, and I'll show you, everything that I carry with me. Notice it's got the magnets on the back, so you can flip it up and catch it. Now that won't stay put. It needs to be clipped, but you cannot clip it one-handed. You pretty much got to take the vest off to clip that again. So just keep that in mind. So as far as buckles, we got the chest buckle and the two here towards the bottom. So we'll shed that. Now you guys may have noticed here, let me back up. I carry a small camera with me. And these work pretty good. This is a Peak camera clip. Basically just clips right in. It's in there, it's not coming off. Holds it pretty well. I like it. And then take it off one-handed, press a button, pop it out. All right, so let's go over the vest. Let's start with the back. So basically, got your seat, got a clip on each side, so you pop those clips off, and then it's held with magnets on the game bag. So then you can just flip it down. It's got a water resistant surface on it, keep your butt dry. Then you got your standard game bag here. We'll pop that open. Inside the game bag, I usually keep a snack, like a granola bar or something like that, and then I keep my thermocell stuck in there. And then keep a couple of Ziploc bags in there, big ones too, for the cameras, just in case it rains, so I can keep everything dry. And then it also comes with a place for a water bladder. Doesn't come with a water bladder, and I added this one. I bought it off Amazon. It works pretty good. It's worked well this weekend. Like I said, this guy catches with magnets just like that. So it'll stay, if you're doing some walking, that kind of thing, it'll constantly catch and want to flip down on you. but it holds for the most part if you're making small moves. In order to buckle it, you know, you really got to take this vest off. You cannot do it one-handed. So the buckles, see if I can show that there. Buckles are on the side. That secures it. Then you got your frame, swivel feet. These feet are adjustable. We can see that there. You know, they will extend out to whatever you need there. So we'll spin it around. So as far as pockets go, you know, that was one thing I liked about this vest, was it had plenty of pockets to carry all my junk. I tend to carry everything but the kitchen sink with me. So basically what I have, we'll start here at the top. There's a zipper pocket right here at the top. Basically in there I got a flashlight and I got an extra head net. This next pocket down, I keep my phone, spare battery for this camera. I keep that stuck in there. That's an iPhone 10, by the way, with a OtterBox Defender case on it. So pretty good size. Even if you had the 11 Max, I believe it is, the big one, it would fit in here also. Plenty of room there in that pocket for that. Beneath that is a box call pocket. I don't carry a box call anymore at all. So inside here, I keep my Woodhaven owl hooter. It's a good place to stick it. So jump over to the other side. So pretty much, you know, you got a place for 2 slate calls. Me personally, I usually keep out on the outer pocket here, I usually keep the mouth call that I'm using, which just noticed I lost my case for this mouth call sometime this morning. So anyway, got my mouth call right there, the one that I'm using. Down in the bottom, I keep my my slate, which is just old Cody glass. I love this thing. It's got a sweet tone to it. Up in this top pocket, I keep my stuff, a couple of extra mouth calls. I keep some sandpaper, other things in here to condition the slate call. Sometimes, you know, in the morning, you know, if you got a heavy dew, that kind of thing, you whip that slate call out and it'll have a little bit of moisture on it and you can't hardly get a sound out of it. So I keep this cigarette lighter in there. You can take that and just run that flame across that slate or that glass and it'll just pull that moisture right off of it and you're right back in business. So that's just a handy tidbit. Keep a lighter with you just for that. Keep an extra battery in here for the red dot on my shotguns over there. Keep an extra battery for it just in case. This other pocket is where you would keep your strikers. I have a Quake turkey tote. Kind of see that there. So I keep that in there. This guy works good. If you haven't used any Quake products, they're claw gunslings and this turkey tote. Man, this stuff right here is so tacky. When you hang that over your shoulder, it stays put. You don't have to worry about it sliding off, that kind of thing. Works great for a turkey. And they're slings for the shotguns, rifles, that sort of thing. They work fantastic also. And then keep 3 different strikers in here. One is the Cody striker that came with the call, which I never do use that. And these other 2 strikers are a couple of strikers that a friend of mine that turns wood, he made these for me. And it's 2 different kinds of wood. I forget what they are, but basically I get a little bit deeper tone out of this darker one and a high-pitched yelp out of this lighter colored one. So I like those pretty good. He actually had a bunch of them, a bunch of different kinds of wood. I think he gave me about I don't know, 10 or 12 of them to try on that Cody to see which one sounded the best, you know, before I bought one. So you know, I ended up choosing those 2, and like them really well. Stick this back in here. All right, and then let's move to the inside. So we're gonna look at this inside. So you have a big inside pocket right here, mesh pocket. So in this one, I keep a rangefinder, and which just didn't help me yesterday. Where we were at yesterday was pretty thick. We had some turkeys in there, and man, I just could not get this guy to give me a good range, man. So it does that sometimes when you're in thick brush. And then extra flashlight. I don't know why I have that extra flashlight. I don't know, got deer hunting on my brain, I guess, and never can have enough light. Opposite side, inner pocket. So I keep a small first aid kit. It's Band-Aids, odd end things like that in there. Some lens cleaner. Let's see, a couple of small Ziplocs. Good old Gator serrator. Gerber knife. That's my favorite. I've had that thing for, gosh, I don't know, 30 years, something like that. That sucker's been all over the place with me. Process a lot of game with that thing. That's all I have in that one. But the pockets work out pretty well. Alright guys, I made it back home, and we are going to pop this frame out of this pack. So what we got, flip the seat down, freeze up the frame there. Let's get this guy open. By the way, this pack with all my gear in it and everything with this frame weighs 15 pounds 4 ounces. We'll see what it is afterwards. And that'll come out there. Alright, it's Velcroed all the way around. Let's see this. Close it back up. Stout Velcro. Alright, there's some down here on the bottom. Looks like you got 4 straps. Golly. Okay. Now this guy is up under the water bladder. Goes up in it here. Let's see. It's like I'm gonna have to take the seat off too. There we go. Yeah, and then I'll let it come on out of there. Here we go. Here's the frame. Set it to the side. Let's put the water bladder deal is Velcroed down on the bottom. Get all this button back up. Let's see what we got. Okay, buckle it back up. It'll obviously pull quite a bit tighter now that that frame's out of there. Pull that down, snug those up, just like that. All right, without the frame in it, it looks like it knocked off about 3 pounds, so it weighs 12.4 now. I think I said a while ago it weighed 15.4. But that is with my water bladder, and you know, it's about half full, and all my other gear. So frame comes out of it easy enough. Should be easy to put back in if I decide to use it again. For now though, I think I'm gonna leave it out of there. Alright guys, well that's the Alps OutdoorZ Grand Slam turkey vest. You know, up until this year, really for the last couple years, I used a Alps OutdoorZ long spur turkey vest, and it's pretty good. You know, it's basically the vest with the pockets here and then a fanny pack. And then I bought the model the first year they had it, and it didn't come with a seat or anything like that. And then I carried a Hunter Specialty fold out seat, a little shorty, and that worked pretty well. But you know, just thought I'd try something different this year. You know, trying to video a little bit and carry some of this equipment, it was a little bit more practical for me to buy a little bit bigger vest, you know, to be able to carry a little bit more. Anyway.